So I'm in the middle of filming our applique design video, but I want to show you about stepping through a design by stitch. So let's say you either need to go back or you need to go forward, your thread breaks or you're getting a little something that doesn't look good and you just want to go back and maybe even just stitch it again. No need to take it out. Just let the second row of stitches be the covering that you might need if you have any kind of bobble or some bobbin thread coming up that you don't want to have. So we're going to come right down here to where the needle and picture of the needle and plus or minus. So if I need to back up, I can go ahead and touch that. Now you'll notice right here, by one touch of the minus button, we are going back one stitch at a time. If I start to hold on to this, and you'll see it start to jump every 100 stitches. So it goes a lot faster the more you hold that down. You can get anywhere within a design, I guarantee it, with patience. So whether you accidentally bump something, you need to reset. Now, of course, with the Auto Smart Save, you can really just turn the machine off and position yourself right where it last saved, and that's a helpful feature. But on occasion, something gets, maybe the fabric comes out of the hoop, oops, you need to kind of reset or back up. This is how you're going to do it. If you know you need to jump a lot of stitches through a design, you can go ahead and touch the picture in the middle where the needle is, and it will say to enter the stitch number, and you can go right to a stitch number. If you got 10,000 stitches you're trying to plus your way through, but you know you're halfway, you know it's somewhere in the halfway or past the halfway point, go ahead and type in 5,000 stitches, get halfway there, and then get to the exact point that you need to be. Now, speaking of exact point, you don't want to be exactly on the point you want. You're going to get close to the point. So here I am. I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm getting close to where I left off because now who knows where I am. I didn't look at the number, and usually you're not near it enough or close enough to catch, oh my goodness, I'm on stitch number 128. But you'll just be able to kind of find where that is. Sometimes it's nice to back up, be 1/8 of an inch back into the design. That overlap is not going to show. I'd rather have an overlap than a gap. And sometimes, because I stitched a little circle here and then it jumped up here and I'm just, I don't know, maybe 10 stitches into this circle, I might even back up until the stitch jumped from the previous little section and almost start that whole section. See how that moved back down here? I'm going to go ahead and plus that there. That's the first stitch of this little area. Now I've got a little thread kind of loop, so I can just come up to the top, back some of that excess thread up into the needle, and then just let it start it again. It first did a little stitching around the circle before it started to fill it in. So we're going to just have it do that part again, have a little overlap. Sometimes you hear a little thickness to where the design has already been stitched. You hear sometimes the needle and the hoop kind of pop against each other, and that's not a problem at all or nothing to be worried about. So just go ahead, pick up where you left off, overlap a few stitches, and I guarantee you can get right on track no matter where you are within a design.